prayer?
Let me go with our song.
That's like the early church. Those are the four cornerstones of the early church and our church. Fellowship, prayer, breaking of bread. But the number one, do you know what the number one is? Teaching. Teaching. So I am just blessed by you today. I think we're going to make it till noon. Michael and Linda, they have a special number, and you're going to be really blessed by it. I so appreciate Michael and Linda. They wanted to sing originally on Easter. Our Easter service next Sunday is so loaded with music. I had to say, would you be willing to sing on Palm Sunday? And they are so gracious. Let's let them know, even on front.
We just want to do a reading first from John 3:1-7.
And there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a member of the Jewish ruling council. He came to Jesus at night and said, "Rabbi, we know you are a teacher who has come from God, for no one could perform the miraculous signs you are doing if God were not with him."
In reply, Jesus declared, "I tell you the truth, no one can see the kingdom of God unless he is born again."
"How can a man be born when he is old?" Nicodemus asked. "Surely he cannot enter a second time into his mother's womb to be born."
Jesus answered, "I tell you the truth, no one can enter the kingdom of God unless he is born of water and the Spirit. Flesh gives birth to flesh, but the Spirit gives birth to spirit. You should not be surprised at my saying, you must be born again."
Searching all these years
amazed at how God moves. Linda, Michael, how did you know that today we would be talking about the Apostle Paul in Acts chapter 9, who had to come up saying words like that when God got a hold of him and saved